a much better result than on Tuesday night, a 3-1 home win, first home win of the season in the league. 3 out of 4 wins in the last 4 games. A positive result, which is good. I suppose the only downside, and sorry to bring this up, was the 48-second reply from the Royston players after that penalty.
Yeah, and a couple of other chances that they had that were, way too easy for me. But we'll do that analysis, and at least we can do it, in the knowledge that we've got the 3 points. But very disappointing to concede. It's everybody's detailed to pick a player up at set plays. Royston are very, very good with set plays. We knew that, and it's somebody's responsibility. So we'll find out. But doesn't take the edge off it too much. So still
Adam Murray proved to be a thorn, didn't he? Very good player, and I thought we handled him quite well. Yep. And to go 2-1 up, lovely cross come shot from Cochrane, blazed into the net by their fullback, and then a good piece of footwork and finish by Lewthwaite to finish it off. And in difficult conditions, let's be said, it wasn't easy for either team, was it?
Honestly, guys, you'd have to be out there to realise just how difficult. Both sides of the pitch were incredibly heavy. The water was kind of coming, bubbling up a bit above the surface, And,
was there any threat to the game by the officials at all?
I don't think once it started. I think he said to us, if he starts it, he'll finish it. But I must admit, the rain first
time then.
Yeah, very good pull. But I think that the rain first off, I did have some doubts. But no, 2 good goals, well worked. We like to get the ball wide. The wing backs, and it worked really well. Great cross for Owen. He put a simmer in first half that got cut out by the goalkeeper, but this time it's in the back of the net. And then Ty, real kind of instinct, and he
10th goal of the season. 10th goal.
Yeah, I'm really pleased for him. I think I said when I came here, he needed some work. He had to be worked on, and he has, and he keeps, he's very, very coachable. He wants to learn all the time, A bit frustrated with him first half. Thought he, got great positions down that left-hand side where he outpaces people, and then he has that habit where he cuts inside to try and get his right foot, and we keep working with him just to keep going and get an early strike away on his left foot, He just had the confidence to do that. So he showed a bit of that first half, but really pleased him second half. He caused some problems all afternoon. And Sam Bennett, I thought the pair of them, we got no Leon Clark today. He was injured from Tuesday night, and I thought Sam and Ty really ran themselves into the ground today. They gave their...
Well, literally, they were submerging, weren't they?
Yeah, gave their back for very little time. So really pleased with Ty. That's great to get to double figures, and I think he can go and probably get the same amount again,
Not long now till Tuesday, obviously, against Leamington. We did see on the team sheet they only named 4 substitutes, and that was with another goalkeeper as well, with Lewthwaite beginning suspension, and Dan Jarvis still not fit. Obviously, you just mentioned Leon Clark wasn't in the team. We are down to the bare bones, really.
We are stretched at the moment, especially today. I sort of knew that last night, but we've got what we've got. We've still got 1 or 2 signed on that could come in and help us if we wanted to. We've got 1 or 2 that we'd like to sign as well. Maybe I can get 1 or 2 of those kind of over the line before Tuesday. But
it's a tough game at Leamington.
Oh yeah, always is. I mean, historically, I know Leamington from my days in the Southern League, and it'd be
Paul Holloran is a decent manager.
Yeah, very good.
His side's very strong.
Yeah, absolutely, very strong, very well organised, and see they played today though, so I'm pleased about that because they'll have a physical sort of test today as well. So, but yeah, it's going to be tough on Tuesday, and we've got to get Al, got to get the players we've got recovered, properly recovered.
Langley looked like he took a bit of a knock with his groin. He was holding that a little bit.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, got toes holding his knee.
Sharp been, energy snapping.
Yeah, it was, and on that left side, I think, not surprised with Toes and Sharpie down the left-hand side. They both got sort of big muscle, not injuries, but they can just feel things. So most important, we get recovery now, and try and get 1 or 2 bodies in. I think we probably can. I've spoken to a couple of players that we were allowed to speak to, and might be able to get something done for Tuesday night. But we certainly need strengthening. But that won't do us any harm today in terms of our the confidence and the belief.
Well, Hoodoo's gone at home now, hasn't it, on the league? Our first win here, which is good.
Yeah.
It's always good to win at home, isn't it?
Didn't know how to celebrate, to be fair. I'd forgotten that.
The way it was raining.
Yeah, so absolutely delighted with that, yeah. yeah, and I know there was a reasonable crowd in today, given the the conditions. So
It wasn't good out there, was it?
no. Cold and wet today, so I've changed my jacket twice, I've changed everything.
You look like you've been doing a marathon
Yeah.
with the mud on your legs down. There we go. Okay, Andy, well done. Thanks for that, and much better feeling, isn't it, when we win?
Certainly is, yeah. Gets us a little bit closer to where we want to be. So 3 wins out of the last 4 is really pleasing, but still a bit disappointed, obviously, about Tuesday night. But I'm reflecting on that. I think it's a game that we were in far more than I thought, and today just showed a real resilience, to dig in and keep at it, to keep going at it,
Yeah, certainly once they got their equaliser, they were up and at Kettering all the time, weren't they? And we got the break with the bit of luck, let's call it, from the Cochrane cross and the own goal.
Yeah.
And then to go and get the third was icing on the cake, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I've said it before, Paul. I think we probably didn't get a lot of luck early season. Some of the games that we lost, things going against us. So you take whatever's coming your way, don't you? And that's what we did today. But absolutely delighted for everyone in the club, but especially the players today. They put a real shift in today to get that win. So on to Tuesday.
On to Tuesday. Thank you, Andy. Cheers, Paul.
Well, Ty, man of the match performance, scored just as it was announced as well. So I think we're giving the stadium announcer an assist for that one. But
definitely.
Good goal, good bit of work to know the keeper was going to drop it. Did you know he was going to drop it? Did you think there's a chance here and just get in the way?
Do you know, it's just been anticipating. You see it go high up in there, you think if I put him under a little bit of pressure, he might spill it, and luckily for me he did, and I was able to get the goal.
Up until that point, obviously, man of the match performance, very little chances in terms of shooting and scoring, but the work holding it up was something that you were doing very well. Were you getting maybe a little bit frustrated that you were holding the ball up? I mean, there was one point in the first half where there were 5 defenders around you. Was it just getting frustrated that you couldn't quite break away from the get a shot?
To be fair, I get used to it more and more as the season's gone on. I think defenders, they see I'm tall, I'm big, they want to get around me. So my aim for the team is to hold it up. It's something I've been wanting to work on, get better on. And then, chances come, don't they? It might not be a 1v1, or it might not be me beating a player, but it might be the keeper spilling it. So you just always got to be alert, haven't you, as a striker, and hope, something falls your way.
You must have felt a little bit aggrieved in the first half. I mean, you had one foul called against you, and then about 5 different fouls that could have been given. How were you coming in at half time thinking that, you'd been pushed and tripped all over the place and hadn't got anything?
Yeah, you know what? On my shirt, you can see on this side, it's all ripped, and all season, I get pulled and stuff. So I'm used to it, to be honest. They say you're a big lad. The referees are. Sometimes I feel like I have to get assaulted or something to get a foul. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's just perseverance, isn't it? In the end, and something with the team. It's about being sticking with it. The referee isn't always going to be on our side, and luckily it went our way today.
It's been a difficult start to the season overall. It's the first win in the league here.
Yeah.
Does it feel good maybe just to get that first win? Did it free up a little bit now?
Definitely. I think it's for the fans as well. A lot of the fans have been sticking with us week in, week out. We've got a few away results. What's a nice change from last season anyway. So we've got the away form going, but this season we needed to get a home win. We've had a couple games this season where it's been tough. And I think it's just doing the fans right and doing ourselves right, showing about what we can do, and we are playing for the badge, So it is important today to get that weight lifted off our shoulders and hopefully roll on to the next.
It's only the second Saturday home league game we've had here this season. There's going to be a long time again until the next one. So it's going to be another few away performances. As we've said, away form this season has been very good.
Yeah.
You must be enjoying going away from home, and is it just maybe playing with a little bit more freedom, knowing that you're away from home? What do you think has been the bit there?
I think, honestly, sometimes it's opposition we played. When we got our first away win against Bromsgrove, it suited us the way they played. Obviously, we had a really, we didn't play our best when we played Hitchin. We went away and we rectified in that performance. And I think when we go play there again, hopefully later in the season, we can take more points off them. But for me personally, it's nice to go away just because it's good to get 3 points in someone else's backyard and see them. But we need to start doing it more here.
It's a little bit different this season as well, isn't it? Because last season, nearly every away game was a coach.
Yeah.
This season, the majority of them are cars. Car sharing with people, isn't it? How have you found that sort of change?
I don't mind it, to be honest. I like being on the coach because the camaraderie between the lads and the staff and even the fans who come on it and everyone else involved with the club is good. But I don't mind car sharing as well. I think preparation wise, it's just all about personally. Some boys might prefer going on their own, but I don't mind either way.
Brilliant. Well, we'll let you get off, get showered and enjoy your sparkling water, whatever it is you want to get out of the match. But well done, all the best. See you next week.
Thank you very much.